Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, continuing on the Hunter. Daily quests. Now, need I remind you that while I am recording my own private sessions in this game is still connected to Xbox Live, so we are subject to notifications that may or may not come in. And I realize that may be somewhat unprofessional to see my personal notifications popping up. Maybe later on down the road, maybe if you guys drop a comment or two and let me know, hey, I would like to see this, I might come up with another email, start a whole nother profile, and then move forward with that, so that we can see the achievements, not see all of the personal things popping up, like such and such friend is online, daily rewards are ready to turn in, such and such has downloaded, you know, things of that nature. Man, look at that. Such beauty. I would love to take a trip to somewhere, you know, like that's captured here in this particular landscape. You know, I debated on my last video if I should edit it and take some things out. I'm like, you know what? I feel like having the entire video uncut is a little bit more authentic than editing and cutting out and making it to where you guys can only see the good parts. Now, since my gear is pretty much already set up for Layton Lake, now, I did say, and I can't remember if I actually said it in the video or if it was, here we go. Now my pictures are popping up like it's supposed to. Now, everything that has a price beside it is, I believe, base game content, with the exception of a handful of them, like the 300 Canning Magnum. 300 Canning Magnum is indeed a download that came with, the Yukon Valley DLC. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna get the very first one. Well, hang on. I did say the very first one, but this only does classes 7 to 9. So I don't think the Arizona 300 Magnum Tactical would be a good start, at least not for this map. Now, the Kerman 50 Inline, that is easily, hands down, one of my favorite rifles in the game. So, trying to think. Now, with handguns, this one's first in line. I'll go with the lighter colored one. Shotguns, I already have the Scarlet S&S. And we'll do bows entirely on their own. Now, I have plenty of the 243 soft point, but look at this. I have the opportunity to get the polymer tips, so I'm going to grab 10 of those. Let's go up here to back to the rifles. Let's find the Kerman 50 Inline, and I'm going to get some hollow point. I'm also going to get some polymer tips. Let me look in the scopes. Okay, so the only other scope that I can get is the Argus 8 to 16 and the Hyperion 4 to 8. I do not have the money or the experience necessary yet to get that. And then with shotguns, I purchased some shotgun ammunition in the previous episode. So now we will go down here. Let's take out the Ranger 243 and the Picasso 357. Gonna do the Kerman 50 Inline and the 243 pistol. Now let's go on down here. Let's take, oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, no, actually 243 soft point 50 cal sabots, and the 20 gauge. Alright. And we're left with 2,097 credits. Gonna go down here to inventory. Let's put the Kerman inline back where it goes, and we're gonna put the 243 Kumo. Or, yeah, the Kumo. I had to look at the name again. So, we're gonna start with a hollow point sabot, and we're gonna put the Ascent 1 to 4. I wonder if it would actually be better. I'll do it with iron sights. We're gonna equip the shotgun with birdshot, or buckshot rather. Equip the pistol with the soft points, and we're gonna put the Ascent. Now, bonus to the Kumo pistol. You can. It is a pistol, however, you can equip rifle scopes to it. Now, our mission is to harvest 2 black-tailed deer. We've already harvested 1. It is 7 in the morning, so gonna head due north. Let's see if I can get my and I did promise you guys last episode that I would use this shotgun. Gonna take it over here to my hunting stand and hang out for a little bit, see if I can get anything whatsoever to come to me. I'm gonna go ahead and spray myself down so nothing can smell me coming. Now, you start off with 50 sprays out of this particular can. Which is a lot, considering that once you run out of those 50 sprays, I'm going to crouch down so that I'm not quite so loud getting here. Don't want to spook anything in the area.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
I wonder what kind of tracks those are. Bear 290 to 400 yards away. Now I'm gonna absolutely need a scope to tag him. Wait, where is he? Like, holy carp. I'm probably not gonna be able to make a shot of that distance with a 1 to 4 scope. There you are. Now, see if I can. Holy crap. That is a long distance away. Alright, one more time. Female, you are level 3. 290 to 400 yards away. Move to the right just a little bit where I can get a clear shot. So I'm going to have to aim pretty high to get that guy. And I have no way of knowing if I hit or not. Now let's go ahead and reload. It's going to absolutely blow my mind if I hit him. Or, excuse me, her. Because we identified that bear is a female. That was an incredibly long shot, and it's going to absolutely blow my mind. Well, I'm not seeing any hunting pressure. So in the unlikely white-tailed jackrabbit, I might go after you guy in a minute. Oh my goodness. That was a hit. Granted, it was not a solid hit, but nonetheless, it was a hit. Alright, that's a run. He's going, or she's going this way. And lead rate very low. Run. And I keep looking back to see if there's hunting pressure popping up, but I'm not seeing it. Like I said in the last video, you have the blunt power of your firearm. Do I have a hunting stand anywhere in here? No, I don't. Get my rifle back out just in case I come across her. Because according to the track, she is slowed down to a walk. There's a pile of poop up there telling me exactly how far behind her I actually am. Now, she slowed down to a walk, so more than likely she's not going to die. At least not from that wound. Now, in harvest check, I have allowance of one more hit. One more shot, one more hit. With of course, the proper ammunition to take her down. Okay, dealing with fresh poop, so I'm right behind her. found some mallard ducks, but that's not what I'm looking for. Part of me wishes that I had the bloodhound right now. I don't know why I didn't think to take my bloodhound out. Those of you that have purchased the DLC for the bloodhound, you know what I'm talking about. (110 to 150 yards). Go ahead and throw some steel bird shot in there. Now there is a achievement for discovering or tracking an animal with X amount of, tracks. I'm trying to stay close to the tracks I'm actually tracking. And see, those of you with headphones, you can probably tell that the sound of those ducks are getting louder and louder and louder. I'm getting really, really close. Well, there's a male. Now I feel like this male bear will be a much bigger payday than the ducks. Let me double check my range. 110 to 160. Well, I don't know if it was the duck or the bear. Hang on, let me... See, I can't really tell which is which as of right now. All I know is that there's 2 spots of hunting pressure here. So I'm gonna do me a waypoint right over here, because the duck that I shot at was very, very close to this location. But something tells me non-vital. I knew I was going to miss that. But see, at this point, I'm really trying to bag some kind of a kill. Ah, I got him. That's a no, that's a male. He is pretty. So you see, when you do get the oh, I caught him twice. So you see, the 20 gauge is actually really comfortable to handle. Those steel pellets, now this is me speaking. I have no evidence to back this up in game, other than just the simple fact that, you know, just the way it feels, the way it handles. I feel like that steel shot has a little bit higher velocity and can travel a better distance than the lead shot. But man, that was a good shot. And see, and one duck netted me 385 credits. And now, one of the DLC packs is that I would be able, with the Labrador Retriever, to I need to find my next blood spot. Okay, there it is. The blood don't lie. Medium. That's a lot of bleed. So where did I hit you, homie? I had to have hit somewhere because I remember when I shot at this guy, he gave up the ghost pretty quick. I strayed to the right just a little bit. Now, let's just take note real quick. The bullet went in just deep enough to hit the stomach and intestine organ. But the expansion of that bullet is what caught the stomach and intestine at the same time. I actually hit the stomach. It's the expansion that got the intestines. Now, real quick, I'm gonna do a quick comparison. Let me remove that. Inventory. Let's go to ammunition now. With the Kerman 50, the hollow point will gives me 60 points of expansion out of 100. That is a really stinking high expansion. However, I go down here to the polymer tip, that gives me a 42 penetration versus 20 expansion. We're going to try that one next. And then you look at 20 gauge steel bird shot, 0 penetration, 0 expansion. They are class 1 only. And because the Kerman 50 inline is a class 428, I can hunt anything, or almost anything, bigger than a fox, or a coyote, I should say. Now, just out of curiosity, let's switch to lead bird shot and see if there's a difference. I'm still hearing ducks. So maybe, perchance, maybe there are some more ducks around here, and I can bag one more. All right, now. It is 8:22 right now. Let's see. Rest zone from Mallard from 7 in the morning till 9 in the morning. So maybe, just maybe, I can catch another one in the area. Now my hunting pressure is getting pretty gnarly. Trying to get up under this tree where I can not be quite so easily seen. I was not trying to pull that thing out. Now I've already bagged one mallard over in this direction. But I hear something else. Hang on. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my god, I hope I hit him, I hope I hit him. Oh, that was... Oh! Oh, please tell me I hit him. There is no bloomin' way I did not... Oh! No! There is no way. Oh, and he was such a pretty one. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh man, I feel like a dodo now. Oh man. Oh my goodness. There's no bloomin' way that oh my goodness. That's enough to, that's enough to make you want to drink. Oh. Now, once again, this is going to go back to no game is ever 100% realistic, because there's always some rule, some factor, something that gets bent. I hear it, I hear it. Where is it? How far away are you? How far away are you? Come on. Oh my goodness. Ah. I hear it, but I... Ooh. Now, according to my little bar at the bottom... Now, just for grins and shenanigans, we've already seen what a soft point can do out of the rifle. So I'm going to load a polymer tip into the... Well... Yeah, I'm going to load a polymer tip into the pistol. Now, once again, I can hear... I hear some mallards. And I know they're mallards because there's no other ducks in Leighton Lake. At least not to my knowledge. I'd have to double check with the wiki. You are Ooh. Okay. There's a couple of them going in that direction. And you, homie. 172.20. If I can just get a clear shot. Right now he's in those weeds. Come on, buddy. Ease on out. Yeah, I don't have a clear shot. At least not a clear shot that I can see. I may have a clear shot, you know, per game standards. I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. I kind of doubt it. I can just make them out. Spotted them that far away. I don't know why I switched to a shotgun, like I was just gonna suddenly magically see a mallard. Like I heard the mallard. It would be a miracle if I hit him. Which I am 90% sure I didn't. But I also said that about, well. I said it would be a miracle if I hit that bear at that distance, and while I did indeed hit her, I didn't score a good enough hit to actually do her in. Turkey a little over 100 yards away, just out of curiosity. See, this time in this episode, I'm seeing all kind of wildlife. Well, yeah, seeing it, hearing it. Last couple of episodes, I've only been able to bag one, maybe two animals per, you know, I guess you say per session. No, I don't want the Kumo, I want the shotgun. Because the only thing I have is class 1. Thought I seen something moving over here. Because see, and I know it's true in real life, but one thing in this game that turkeys do indeed fly. So that's fresh poop. Here we have a surface indentation that's fresh. That's a warning call from a bear. So let me slow down just a little bit. Alright, I did not kill that deer that I shot at earlier. Chances are I didn't even hit him. Now I heard that bear in this direction. Chances are he heard me first. And see, here's all those tracks to where I watch those deer come up to their little... Where I watch those deer come up to that drinking zone. So if he took off at a run this way, and I'm not seeing any amount of blood, so that stinks. So that's the second deer I have missed. Personally, I'm blaming on the scope. Alright, here's a few deer. There's a male right there. 2 male. 200 yards away. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Nah, their drinking zone is 8 to 12. I got plenty of time. They're gonna be there for a while. See if I can get there without spooking them. My scent killer's worn off, and my wind's blowing right in their direction. See, there things you have to keep in mind. All right, so we saw the amount of damage that a hollow point can do to a bear with a non-vital shot. So I'm gonna do a hollow point on a whitetail. And that's assuming that I can hit what I shoot at. I know on second thought, it's a bear's warning call. Alright, now I'm going to put me a pointer right over here, where I can kind of get an idea. Now, according to that pointer, it's about 260 yards away. Now, realistically and ballistically speaking, I'm going to need to head south a little bit to cut out some distance of that water. So I'm going to need to go down to about here to get a decent shot. Alright, let's see if I can get to the edge right here. So she is right at 200, or well, 2 to 270. And she appears to be with that other herd in that area. So let me step out back onto less deep water. 180 to 250, man. And oh, that guy is beautiful. Man, it's tempting to take a shot from here, but see, I'm pretty sure I don't have any way of well, I could take a trip to Hirschenfeld or Hirschfelden and go to the shooting range and take some extra time to figure out exactly where my scope is zeroed. Maybe I should do some homework. I feel like such an amateur right now. Here I am trying to get within about 150 yards to make the shot. Oh, that guy's a beauty. What do I have loaded? Hollow points. Yes, there are often times that I have to double check what I'm loaded with to kind of get an idea. Which, by the way, that is like in almost every firearm or weapon in the game, is expansion versus penetration. And you're going to have at least, with the exception of shotguns, you're going to have at least 2 variants of ammunition. Now, shotguns, the variants of ammunition change depending more so on what you're hunting. For example, the bird shot of all shotguns, be it 10, 12, or 16, or 20 gauge, bird shot is going to be class 1. That's across the board. That's rabbits and rabbits, birds, all birds for that matter. Actually, I think that's all the class 1s is rabbits and birds. And then when you switch to buckshot, depending on which variant you go with, whether it's 10, 12, 16, or 20 gauge, usually that's 2 to 4, 2 to 6, somewhere in that neighborhood. Alright, there's my male, one of them. Let's see, just not you. 100 to 140 yards away. You're gonna be, that's 100 to 140. And I got a clear shot. Guys, if I miss this shot, I have 0 bragging rights. Although I'm 90% sure I hit. Now, how good I hit is a question. Now, real quick, I'm going to switch to buckshot just in case one of these guys runs out in front of me. Even though I don't know if 20 gauge has enough oomph behind it to drop one of these guys on the go. Oh no, I see hunting pressure. I absolutely got him. That's a walk. It's a low bleed rate going this way. See, I didn't even check the it's a blood trail going this way. See, I didn't even check the actual hit. Man, this guy really took off. Like, this guy... Oh, boy. Now, see, if I didn't know to look for blood, that would have... Which, by the way, you guys ever play this game and you hit an animal, but you're not 100% sure, you know... blood. The blood never lies. Them tracks can confuse the dog mess out of you. They can switch up and oh my goodness, there he is. But the blood trail will never... Oh my god. Oh my... I actually hit where I was... So I think it's safe to say that my Kerman 50 inline is lined up at 110 yards. Okay, distance was 124 yards. I actually aimed for the very tip top of his back, and I clipped him in the left scapula. Which, once again, that goes into what I said about no game is ever completely realistic. Because, realistically speaking, I would have had to take a second shot on that guy. But now that we know what the hollow points can do, next up is going to be the polymer tips. But man, he is a beauty. So I'm going to wrap up this episode on that. I've made a few kills, and I've got a couple of wagers up. I made one kill with the steel birdshot out of the shotgun. I'd have made one kill on a bear, even though I didn't score a critical hit. But still, we see the effect of expansion. At least the effect the expansion has. The Kerman 50 inline has a very high expansion rate at 60 out of 100. It has a lot more impact behind it than almost any other rifle. I can count on one hand how many animals, both here you see on screen and before I started filming it, that have walked away from me taking a shot at them with the Kerman 50 inline. It is absolutely, without a doubt, one of my favorite rifles in the game, next to the Hudzig 50 cal, which is also a muzzleloader. And we'll get to that in a later episode. But for right now, I'm going to end it on this. Guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Next episode, I'm going to delve into polymer tip bullets. And hopefully I can find mallards or turkeys or something along those lines to compare the steel birdshot up against the lead birdshot. We've seen that the steel birdshot got that duck at a pretty good distance. So hopefully next episode I can try a shot with some lead birdshot and we'll see what happens. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's the steel birdshot, which I have 7 of. But when I go over here to the regular birdshot, I have 10, which means I haven't used it yet. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling at this point. You guys have a great day. Like this game, go check it out. See something that you want to see out of me, or if you know something you want to see out of me, maybe it's a reserve, let me know. I guess next episode I'll probably try somewhere else since I've got all this hunting pressure in the area. Oh, Lord. But anyway, guys, hope you have a good one.